Okay, we're just doing a taste test. That's still cooking. The big glop. This is the small glop. We just added a nice tablespoon or two of fresh cinnamon. And some of those preserves. And it's pretty much out of this world. The pecans, the cinnamon, the fruit, the pastry. Any restaurant could serve this and get away with charging a lot of money for it. This is Johnny. I can't take credit for this. Thanks, Lena. Yeah. Yeah. I got absolutely nothing to say right now, so give me a second. Okay, so now we're at the stove with the bigger bunch of dough here. And what we're doing is we're bringing the bottom up. Okay. Because the vegan dough is deals with tapioca starch. Okay? Which is like a kind of like makes it like almost a pudding. So it's got a slightly different consistency, but you're still going to get it brown. And it lends itself really well to the cinnamon and stuff. If you swirl it in there, which we're going to do next. That's the next step. We're going to swirl a bunch of cinnamon in there as we turn it. This was just the test one. That one's going to be the Mama Jamma. John? Yeah, I think let's concentrate. We'll be pausing for just a moment. All right. You know, we don't know if this is going to fail or not. We just added a lot of cinnamon. Basically, it's baking on the stovetop. It smells amazing. And the batter is a winner. So you can't really do anything wrong when you got a good batter like that. But John just said, this is going to make an amazing bread. And he knows a thing or three about baking bread, this guy. So, even though this is not finished yet, this stovetop bread, now I'm looking at it as a stovetop cinnamon bread. You can add jelly, you can add maple syrup, you can add whatever you want to it. It's like a mixture, it's like a combo pancake and bread. But the flavors are incredible. The ingredients are fantastic. You can't do better than what we put in there. Health-wise. Nice big plump pecans to top it all off. I'm going to remind everyone to double check. Sometimes there are shells in the nuts. You got to be careful. I almost had a mishap with that. I don't need any more problems. So be careful when you got especially whole pecans like that. And in the next couple of days, we will be utilizing that batter. I think we're going to do it, though. We're going to do a loaf tomorrow, right? Yeah, we could do anything we want with that loaf. We could do an olive loaf. Oh, an olive loaf! Does that sound good? And what we would do is we would add a little baking powder. That's all. And olives. Plenty of olives. And tomorrow we'll do a beautiful olive loaf. Or we could do a skillet style. We could do a wrought iron pan loaf. That sounds good. Let's do a big pie pan. Okay, so we'll be using that same batter tomorrow to make an olive loaf. Awesome. But tonight, it's all about the jellies. It's all about jelly. Those are good jellies, right? You're on a jelly kick. I am. You never eat jelly, and jelly is really good. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna start eating jelly again. Not a lot, you know. But when I want some jelly, I'll have jelly. It's good for your belly. It's good for my belly. All right, so we're getting ready to flip this thing. I'm flipping my lid for you, kid. Yeah, really? Do you want to leave the camera on, or no? You can turn it off for now. All right. I love you, hon. I love you too.